Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you a very different and a very casual video. I'm just here sitting in my living room and I was going through my to-do list and I found a few things that I want to get done before the end of 2017. And I think somebody else can benefit from this list and I just wanted to jump on here and share them with you real quick. So let's begin. All right, so the first thing on my list, and here's my notebook. I'm not saying them in any particular order, this is just the list I have. But the first thing in my list is to declutter my home. What I want to do is go through every room in my house and, just be brutally honest to myself and get rid of what I'm not using. Get rid of what has been collecting dust in my home. By that I mean things such as home decor, maybe clothes, shoes, toys in the kids' bedroom, and just get rid of all those things that they're literally just collecting dust. Uh, I want to make sure that I really tackle my closet because I've been hoarding clothes for years. That I always tell myself, "Oh, I'll use the next year. I'll use the next year." The truth is, I never have, and probably I never will. So I want to really commit myself to getting rid of those items before the end of this year, and just send them off to donation, and let somebody else use them because they're just here, cluttering my home. Moving down to the second one, which is declutter my beauty collection. I have a lot of makeup that I purchased um, in the last 2 years. Um, I started collecting makeup, and the truth is, you know, I rarely wear makeup. I love makeup, but I don't, sometimes, I don't feel like wearing makeup, and I feel guilty when I look at my collection and I see I have all this makeup sitting in my drawers and there's not getting used. So what I like to do is tackle that collection, be honest with myself, and maybe only keep the items that I'm gonna be using, for the next year. Like I said, I do have a lot of items that, they're just going to waste. Makeup does expire. And I think it's best if I just send them off to somebody who would make good use of them than to keep them and be hoarding them for, just because I purchased them. So I'm gonna go through through my makeup drawer. I only have one, but it's very packed. And just declutter the things that I haven't been using and whatever I can donate, pass on, and I hope there's not a lot that's going to be thrown away, but I need to get that out of my home. Number three on my list is to clean out my phone. And what I mean by that, is just going through my apps and maybe delete the apps that I'm not using anymore. um, my photos, I know I have like over 2,000 photos in my phone right now. And I'm not gonna delete them, but I am gonna back them up to my Google Photos, or maybe for you it's back them up to your computer or whatever it is you want to do, but just get them out of my phone. I'm already running out of storage and I need to make sure that I clean it out so that there's enough room for all the memories that God willing we're gonna create for the next year, for 2018. The next thing is to write down my goals and my resolution for next year. um, this particular strategy worked a lot for me last year. Um, and this year I want to do it again. What I did this year was that every first of the month I would read to myself the list of goals that I wanted to accomplish this year. And it just kind of kept me motivated. Uh, and I noticed that, I did stick to it. Maybe I didn't do as well as I wanted to, but that's just like a whole different issue. That's just me not committing to doing it. But having that reminder in the back of my head constantly, I noticed that it really helped me stay focused in tackling what I needed to do and achieving what I needed to do. And then last but not least, I have that I want to look back and reflect on everything that I did this year. And by that I mean to focus on the positive. Uh, I tend to always look at the end of the year and only focus like on the negative things. That's just the way my brain works. I guess, when you're dealing with depression and overthinking and, all those mental issues, um, the emotional health issues. um, it's really easy to focus on the negative. So this year, I want to make sure that I ended on a different note and that I take the last few days of this year to really reflect and think of all the good stuff that, happened this year, and not so much focus on the things where I fell short, or, the things that I couldn't accomplish. Let me give you an example. Um, One of my goals this past year was to read um, at least 12 books. You know, that's a very reasonable goal. I thought, one book a month. Maybe I can do more. But that was one of my New Year resolutions for 2017. And yesterday I found myself uh, just constantly beating myself for not accomplishing that. But you know what? I did read 4 books. Uh, and so that's what I mean by reflecting on the positive. Um, Instead of beating myself for all the things where I fell short, I want to focus on the things that I did accomplish. So, I read 4 books, and that's already more than what I read the past year for 2016. So, progress is progress. Same thing. One of my goals was to lose uh, 40 pounds, I believe. I think it was 40 pounds. Well, obviously, I didn't. Um, and so I found myself beating myself up for that too. Oh, great. Another year just passed by. And you know what? You didn't lose the 40 pounds. But you know what? What I'm choosing to do is to focus on the 15 pounds that I did lose. Just to give you an example, uh, it's so easy to, just feel like you wasted the last 12 years of your life when in reality you didn't. Life is a gift, life is a blessing. And I don't want to take life for granted. I'm sorry, I don't want to get all emotional, but don't ever take it for granted. These last 12 months, if you're finishing the year, count it as one of the biggest blessings in your life. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of good. A lot of us didn't have the best year of our lives. You know, I personally hit a new rock bottom in my life this year. But when I stop all those negative thoughts from coming through my head and I decide to just focus on the positive, oh my goodness, there was so much good this year. So much good this year. And I want to encourage you and motivate you to do the same. Um, Maybe you had a rough year. Maybe you lost a loved one. Um, Maybe you're dealing with depression like I am. But you know what? Stop. Put a hold for a minute, just for a second. Put a hold on all that negativity that's in your head and focus on all the good stuff. To be alive is the greatest gift of all. And just being healthy and being able to finish this year, just making it this far. I mean, today is December 28th. Just making it this far is already, it's such a blessing. So yeah, I want to encourage you to um, shut all the negativity in your head. Maybe you're looking back and thinking, oh, well, I forgot to accomplish this, or I fell short on this, or shut all those voices in your head and just reflect back on all the good, on all the birthdays you were able to celebrate this year. Celebrate everybody's life around you. And told you this video was gonna be different. So yeah, you know what? Just that's all I have for you today. And I just want to thank you for being part of my life now. And I hope this video was helpful in any way. Um, don't forget to have an action plan for 2018 and to tackle it. And let's make 2018 the best year of our lives. Can we do that? I'll join you. Can you join me on that? Let's do that. Let's make 2018 the best years of our lives and just be hopeful and, positive and give positive energy to everybody. Um, the world needs more of that. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. Um, Thank you for joining me. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.